Imagine a world where Stoic philosophers from ancient times could travel to our modern era, equipped with their timeless wisdom, their overwhelming charisma, their extensive understanding and empathy moving through life. To tackle today's challenges, here we explore the fascinating premise of powerful Stoic philosophy from ancient times and those that developed and refined it, and the hustle and bustle of today's age and complexity. We will showcase how these ancient thinkers would approach contemporary problems like stress, anxiety, and decision-making. By examining the application of original Stoic masters, we can create practical strategies for navigating the complexities of modern life. The relevance of Stoicism is more profound and effective than ever, offering understanding and principles into resilience and emotional control that resonate with our fast-paced society. Join our legendary Stoic masters as they step through the portal in ancient Greece and find themselves in modern-day New York City. Join us as we watch over their shoulder and gap between past wisdom and present dilemmas, drastically empowering you to become your own success story with Stoicism. By embracing these principles, we can navigate the complexities of contemporary existence with greater clarity and purpose. So picture this. A swirling neon vortex of time opens up while two of Greece's most eclectic debates carry on. And those two Stoic philosophers that see the glowing portal happen to be Greece's most powerful and legendary of the time, Zeno of Citium and Epictetus. The two, while curious about the portal, know their future lies in exploring it together, as a team, and figuring out what it is all about. Shaking hands and agreeing to work together, they step forward, confident as they step through the portal into a brand new, unknown, strange world they've never seen before. They've been transported from ancient Rome into our bustling modern world, where technology, social media, and constant distractions reign supreme. As they navigate the crowded streets, their eyes widen at the chaos around them. People glued to their screens, overwhelmed by information and grappling with anxiety. Zeno, with his calm demeanor, observes the frantic pace of life, pondering how he might apply his teachings on inner peace to help those struggling. Meanwhile, Epictetus, ever the keen observer, notes the fleeting nature of happiness in a society obsessed with materialism. He sees people talking and gesturing wildly as they walk by of how excited they are to get a little electronic box, the newest version so far from a place called Apple. Together, they embark on a mission to share their wisdom, aiming to guide us through the complexities of contemporary challenges with the timeless principles of Stoicism. As our Stoic masters, Zeno and Epictetus, experience the modern world, talk to people, see how things work in this day and age now. They quickly identify several pressing issues that resonate deeply with people in their time as well. Issues that people like you and me suffer from, they realized, are the same and behave the same way as they do in their ancient Greek brethren had experienced. Anxiety has become a common struggle, fueled by the fast-paced lifestyle and constant demands of work and personal life. Stress has invaded each of our lives in a multitude of ways and crippled us to the point where we cannot think, function, or live our lives with strength and purpose now. Uncertainty and fear has become commonplace and spread throughout society, being used to direct the narrative things those in power want, treated a certain way for greed and entitlement. Through extensive discussions together, Zeno and Epictetus craft and weave together a powerful Stoic principled approach when meeting with people in public, teaching them the power-packed techniques of Stoicism to help change all of this. Beginning with one of the most prolific, complex, and damaging conditions we all face in our daily lives: social media addiction and influence. Social media pressure and constant conditioning amplifies feelings of inadequacy, insecurity, and never-ending consumerism marketing as individuals compare their lives to curated, fabricated online personas that are no more real than a recent movie released to the public. Additionally, rampant consumerism creates a cycle of dissatisfaction, leaving many feeling unfulfilled despite material abundance. These problems are not just fleeting trends. They reflect a deeper yearning for meaning and connection in an increasingly disconnected society. As we prepare to explore the Stoic solutions to these challenges, and we watch both masters interact with those needing help here, We will see firsthand how ancient wisdom can provide practical tools for managing and changing anxiety, fostering authentic relationships, and cultivating a sense of contentment that transcends the superficial, fake, and temporary cheats of modern life. As Zeno and Epictetus continue their epic work together, they offer powerful techniques for managing anxiety in our modern lives. One effective method is negative visualization, where individuals imagine the worst-case scenario to gain perspective and appreciate what they have. By contemplating potential losses, we can reduce fear and anxiety about the future. Mindfulness, another key Stoic practice, encourages us to stay present and focus on what we can control rather than getting lost in worries about tomorrow. For example, when faced with a stressful situation, take a moment to breathe deeply and remind yourself of your strengths and past successes. Begin imagining that you can do this with skill, intent, and purpose that becomes easy and straightforward. This practice can help ground you and alleviate tension. We encourage viewers to adopt these strategies in their daily routines, whether through journaling, meditation, or simply pausing to reflect. By integrating these Stoic techniques, you can cultivate a calmer mindset and navigate life's uncertainties with greater ease. Stoics would approach the challenges of social media by emphasizing the importance of focusing on personal values rather than seeking external validation. In many ways, online social life is much like the thoughts, opinions, and feelings of others in Zeno's ancient Greek life. These are things outside of our control that we should not care about. Many times, we get wrapped up in online social activity and continually forget that most of it is not real or legitimate. Even more enlightening than this is realizing and really understanding that online social media has nothing to do with us, and we should not get involved with or emotionally attached to. They would remind us that our self-worth should not hinge on likes or followers, but rather on our character and actions. To cultivate a healthy relationship with technology, Epictetus suggests setting boundaries, such as limiting screen time or curating your feed to include only uplifting and meaningful content. Engaging in regular self-reflection can also help. Take time to assess how social media affects your mood and mindset. Are you comparing yourself to others? Are you feeling pressured to conform? By viewing social media through a Stoic lens, you can become powerfully motivated to prioritize authenticity and connection over superficial and fake disingenuous engagement. This shift in perspective can lead to a more fulfilling and balanced online experience, allowing you to navigate the digital world with confidence and clarity. Zeno, while working with Epictetus, also noticed a rampant obsession in our societal life with advertising, marketing, the constant selling and allure of buying products and services wherever one may turn ad nauseum. Stoic philosophy through Zeno and Epictetus offer a compelling perspective on consumerism and materialism, emphasizing the value of simplicity and moderation. Stoics believe that true happiness comes not from accumulating possessions, but from cultivating inner virtue and contentment. This mindset encourages individuals to critically evaluate their consumption habits and recognize the fleeting nature of material goods. To embrace a minimalist lifestyle, viewers can start by decluttering their spaces, keeping only items that bring joy or serve a purpose. Another important part Epictetus adds to this approach is to remember and powerfully internalize the realization that many, if not most, things online and social media are not actually real. It is equal to smoke and mirrors only to be affected by it emotionally, mentally, and slowly drained by it the more you become addicted to scrolling and buying online. As Zeno and Epictetus dive into the problems with social media and rampant consumerism in today's life, they quickly realized how much marketing and attention was given to everything you do online, in everything you do, and tracking everything you look at and have interest in online. With such overwhelming odds against someone to potentially purchase something or not, they created a powerful step for people to stop being drastically affected by this online consumerism behavior. They told people to implement a 30-day rule before making purchases, allowing time to reflect on whether the item is truly necessary. This process also distances you away from buying the product initially when you're most affected and emotionally viable to react and buy it. Practicing gratitude for what you already have can also shift your focus away from wanting more. By adopting these powerful Stoic principles, Zeno and Epictetus shared with those around them in current-day New York City before they returned to their own time, you can rapidly create a deeper sense of fulfillment and freedom from the pressures of consumer culture, directly leading to a more meaningful and intentional life. The experiences of our Stoic time travelers, Zeno and Epictetus, reveal invaluable lessons for navigating modern challenges. They remind us of the importance of applying Stoic principles, such as focusing on what we can control, practicing mindfulness, and prioritizing personal values over external validation. These teachings teach us to reflect on their own lives through a Stoic lens, assessing how to respond to anxiety, social media pressure, and non-stop consumerism pressure. As we begin taking on Zeno and Epictetus teachings here, we can begin to drastically offset that affect and influence of social media and consumer predatory behavior we are constantly subject to all the time. We can begin shifting from being affected by social media and buying tactics against us to distancing ourselves from potential buys, giving us space and time to really consider it. These tools will also help us remember that social media is not inherently real, and its monikers do not determine our worth or value in life whatsoever. As we stoically remember this, it can powerfully make us resilient to all the social media elements that most people are wrapped up in each and every day. Worried, upset, and confused about how to get strangers online to like and accept them finally. If you've enjoyed Zeno and Epictetus' journey from ancient Greece to current-day New York City and everything they've taught to us in our current day so far, click below and leave a comment or subscribe. Here at Stoic Masters, we share the most powerful, engaging, and effective Stoic processes for improving your life, making the most out of each and every day, or simply helping you get over that current challenge faster, easier, and better than you ever thought possible. Hopefully, our iconic duo here will figure out some way to getting back to their own time in Greece. So until next video, take care, young one.